There, my darlings. Don't cry. You know who's got your back. Wink, wink, if you know what I mean. Ooh, we'll never fear again. Oh, yes. Ooh. Ooh.
God damn it! Warriors are so overpowered! You think you gotta be nerfed or rogues gotta be buffed? Fuck!
Yeah, they're pretty tough.
They gotta buff Eviscerate! 1500 isn't nearly enough! We gotta be able to kill warriors like everybody else!
Actually, it's more the gear than the class.
You don't know what it's like! Warriors are easy for warlocks!
What? No, they aren't. Warlocks can't be warriors either.
I know! They're so overpowered!
No, it's their gear. Equipment does far more for melee classes than it does casters. And look at the way stats affect a rogue compared to a warlock. For every 100 agility, a rogue gets a 7% chance to dodge, 3.5% chance to crit, and 100 attack power. That one stat greatly affects both your defense and offense. For me, 100 intellect gives a 1% chance to crit, and that's it. It allows me to fight a little longer. You see, unlike a rogue, my energy doesn't keep filling up while I fight. But intellect doesn't give us spell resist, and it doesn't give us extra damage. Those had to come from separate stats, but items only usually focus in one or two, so if I want to stack plus spell damage, I had to give up something else. Unlike rogues, who can focus everything in their one stat. Take for example the epic sets. Fellheart gives a warlock around an extra 2% chance to critical strike, while Nightslayer gives around 12% to a rogue. Why?
We need that extra critical strike chance because our moves don't do as much as casters. Fucking dumbass.
Nightslayer also gives rogues a 13.5% chance to dodge. All Fellheart gives warlocks is 34 resistance to fire and 24 resistance to shadow. But here's the interesting thing. Nightslayer gives rogues the exact same resistances.
Wait, you get a lot more stamina with your set.
46 more, 460 more life, 500 some with demonic embrace. But then my stamina is my defense. I don't have 20% dodge. I don't have vanish, or gouge, or blind, or sprint to escape when someone is beating on me.
None of that matters. You're ranged. You don't need defenses.
Yeah, and you're invisible. What good does range do to someone who can just walk right up to you without being seen? Another problem warlocks have with gear is that it's much harder for us to get epic items designed for our class. Every other class has epic weapons that can be bought in the auction house or gained through quest. Not so for warlocks. If I want an epic item, I have to farm for it. And there's only one warlock epic weapon outside of Molten Core. That is the Headmaster's Charge that drops from Darkmaster Ganlin and Screwlemance. But apparently, Blizzard felt this item should only be included in the game as a joke. The staff has a 1 in 500 chance of dropping, but it's the only epic staff geared for warlocks. That can drive a warlock mad. I wanted this staff. I wanted it bad. I farmed for it for over 3 months. I ran Screwlemance over 200 times. 5 times a day for over 3 months. And this is before the recent nerf to Screwlemance. This was back when an average run took 3 hours. We got it down to under an hour and a half. Over and over and over. I saw countless others get the items they came for. But that damn staff never dropped.
Should've just picked up a crow blade from the auction house like me. Only took me 30 seconds. You can use swords, use a firestone.
Even if I had gotten the staff, all it would have given me is more stamina. It wouldn't have increased my damage. The majority of your damage increase comes from your weapons. If I want to increase my damage, I have to spread it out over my entire set.
So there's a problem with gear balance. Rogues are fine, it's just our gear.
Wrong. You take away a warrior's gear, and they become gimped. The problem with rogues isn't just the items, it's the class. Your weapons make you stronger, but if I take away your epics, you can still kick ass.
Bullshit! I don't believe that.
Give me access to your account and I'll show you.
Babies, before we're done here, y'all be wearing gold-plated diapers.